What if the designer who made QVC feel a little more glamorous simply disappeared? What if the man whose name became a weekly tradition on your TV was quietly replaced? No finale, no farewell, just gone. For millions of QVC fans, Isaac Mizrahi wasn't just a brand name. He was a feeling, a laugh, a sparkle, a stylish reassurance that you could trust his eye. When Isaac said, "Darling, this works," you believed him. For years, his line, "Isaac Mizrahi Live," felt like a world of its own. Warm, familiar, effortless. And then, little by little, that world fell silent. It didn't happen overnight. At first it was subtle, a skipped week here, a missing show there. Longtime viewers noticed right away. The Isaac hours that once anchored the schedule began to shrink, replaced with reruns or quiet fill-ins. And then, a new face appeared on air. James Aguiar, a sharp, confident stylist with a different kind of energy. The set was the same, the name was the same, but somehow the heartbeat was missing. Fans sensed it immediately. Something was off. And when they checked the QVC website for updates, what they found said more than any official statement ever could. The entire Isaac Mizrahi Live collection was on clearance. Not a few sale tags here and there. Everything. Rows and rows of markdowns. Bestsellers, classics, cardigans, and tailored pants, all slashed. One shopper commented online, "When everything's on clearance and nothing new is teased for fall, that's not a typo. That's a goodbye." And here's the gut punch. When this clearance is gone, it's gone. No restock, no new colors, no next season. Then came the moment that confirmed what everyone already suspected. During a live show, host Teri Conn made a casual remark that stopped viewers cold. She told the audience, almost in passing, that Isaac Mizrahi is not coming back to the Q. Just like that, the mystery was solved, but the shock had only begun. There was no farewell episode, no send-off montage, no thank you for the memories. Just a quiet, throwaway line that ended a 14-year chapter in QVC history. That on-air remark became the only official confirmation viewers ever got. Everything else since then has come from what fans observed and discussed among themselves. The disappointment was immediate. Fans filled forums and Facebook groups, replaying the clip again and again. "That's how we find out?" One wrote. Another said, "He built that line from the ground up. He deserved a proper goodbye." But QVC remained silent. No public announcement, no press release, nothing from corporate. Isaac himself said nothing either. He simply vanished from the network, leaving fans to connect the dots. And the dots told a clear story. Earlier this year, Isaac's fashion empire went through a major transition. WHP Global, the powerhouse that manages big names like Anne Klein and Express, took over ownership of the Isaac Mizrahi brand from XL Brands, who had partnered with QVC for years. On paper, QVC would still sell his designs. But in the world of fashion business, a change in ownership almost always means a change in creative direction. A new team, new contracts, new priorities. And sometimes, a quiet goodbye to the old faces that define the brand. That's where James Aguiar came in, officially introduced as creative director and the on-air voice for Isaac Mizrahi Live. He was poised, professional, and clearly talented. But fans immediately noticed that Isaac wasn't joining him later. There was no cameo, no remote appearance, no warm handoff, just silence. Meanwhile, Isaac seemed to be thriving, just not in the way QVC viewers expected. He was performing live again, hosting cabaret shows, and diving back into theater and stage work. In interviews, he lit up talking about live audiences, laughter, and performance. One fan summed it up perfectly online. He still loves fashion, but his heart belongs to the stage. QVC paid the bills. The stage feeds his soul. And with that, the mystery began to make sense. The business changed hands. The creative direction shifted. Isaac followed his heart. But the network never said it plainly. There's also something deeper at play, a stylistic divide that's been growing for years. When fans compared Isaac's modern fashion collections to what QVC still sold under his name, the contrast was striking. His new work featured trendier silhouettes, slimmer cuts, bold hemlines, and edgy shapes that felt far removed from QVC's comfortable, timeless aesthetic. The women who loved Isaac's live shows were often 50 and up, looking for coverage, comfort, and confidence, not high fashion risks. It's easy to see how both sides might have simply grown apart. And then, as if to add fuel to the speculation, Isaac briefly found himself in the middle of a pop culture flare-up. After a lighthearted comment about a reality TV spat made headlines, online backlash erupted. And not long after, his QVC appearances stopped altogether. No direct link has been confirmed, but fans couldn't ignore the timing. As one viewer put it, the timeline tells the story even if QVC won't. The emotional side of all this can't be overstated. Fans weren't angry that business changed. They were hurt by the silence. When you've welcomed someone into your home every week for over a decade, they start to feel like family. Isaac wasn't just selling clothes. He was part of morning coffee routines, late-night replays, little fashion rituals that made life feel brighter. Losing that connection without closure felt personal. The comments tell the story better than any insider report could. He made basic pieces feel elevated, one viewer said. He was styling me, not a mannequin. Another wrote, "You can't call it live if the life of it is gone." And then there was the one that summed it up best. "I'm not mad that he left. I'm mad that no one told us he did. If you felt blindsided, you weren't alone." Silence stings when the relationship was the product. And here's where the story gets even more bittersweet, because what's happening now on QVC confirms it all. The Isaac Mizrahi line hasn't been discontinued officially, but insiders say the writing is on the wall. Once this round of inventory sells out, there will be no restock. No new pieces, no new colors, no upcoming collections. The clearance pages you see now, that's the end of the line. Literally. When the stock is gone, it's gone forever. For fans who have followed Isaac since day one, that realization hit hard. One commenter wrote, "I bought 2 cardigans I didn't need just because I knew they might be my last." Another said, "Every sweater feels like a goodbye." And maybe that's what it is. One last quiet farewell wrapped in cozy knits and markdown tags. Meanwhile, James Aguirre continues to represent the brand with professionalism and polish. He's charming, knowledgeable, and clearly passionate about fashion. But even he seems aware that he's walking on sacred ground. He once called it an honor to carry Isaac's legacy forward. And yet, fans know you can't replace a personality with presentation. The show might still have structure, but the soul feels different. It's easy to see why this particular exit hurts so much, because Isaac Mizrahi wasn't just another QVC personality. He was a household name who gave the network a dose of glamour, humor, and humanity. He didn't just show clothes, he showed joy. Losing that felt like losing an old friend who used to make you laugh every weekend. So, what can QVC learn from all this? It's simple. When someone that beloved leaves, you have to give people a moment. A bow, a thank you, a highlight reel. Because when your entire business is built on connection, silence doesn't protect you. It betrays your brand. Fans don't expect you to control the story. They just want you to acknowledge that it mattered, and maybe that's the biggest lesson here. QVC built its empire on trust, on the illusion of intimacy. When a star like Isaac walks away, you can't just erase him from the guide and move on, because those viewers remember. They still click. They still care. They still notice when a favorite face disappears from their living room. For Isaac's fans, though, there's comfort in knowing he didn't fade away. He simply changed stages. He's still performing, still making people smile, still sharing that same humor and grace in a different kind of spotlight. And maybe that's the perfect ending. Quiet, classy, and completely Isaac. Still, there's something undeniably poignant about the final chapter playing out this way. Not with a farewell special or a heartfelt moment on air, but with a series of little digital price tags reading clearance. One by one, the sweaters, the blouses, the comfy pants that defined his line are disappearing from QVC's site. When the last item sells out, the curtain officially falls. So here's the truth, plain and simple. Isaac Mizrahi didn't get canceled. He transitioned, the business shifted. The brand evolved without him. The clearance racks told the story before the hosts ever did. And Teri Conn's single sentence, "He's not coming back to the Q," was the closest thing fans ever got to closure. If you still have an Isaac piece in your closet, hold on to it. Wear it with pride, because you're not just wearing a sweater, you're wearing a piece of QVC history. A reminder of a time when fashion felt joyful, personal, and full of laughter. A reminder of the man who made comfort look chic and style feel effortless. So tell me, what's the Isaac piece you'll never let go of? The one that made you feel confident, polished, or just plain happy? Was it the cardigan you wore to brunch, the dress that got you compliments, or the scarf he taught you how to tie just right? Drop your memories below, because this story isn't about a brand disappearing. It's about the people who made it unforgettable. And if you ever see Isaac on stage again, singing, laughing, performing, just know this: He may have left QVC, but he never left us. Because the best designers don't just dress people, they touch them. So to Isaac Mizrahi, thank you. Thank you for the laughter, the light, and the legacy. Wherever you are, break a leg, darling. We'll be watching. We always were. If you want the stories QVC won't say out loud, subscribe. New exposés every week.